Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, hump day. Wow, wacky Wednesday, whatever we choose for it to be today, right? But I choose to have a beautiful day. Morning. It's Wednesday, and let's see, what do I want to play for us today? It is a beautiful day, even if the sky is falling down.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Wondering the same thing, Catherine Kovacs.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground.
Morning, Rick.
And I really wanna know, if will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Good morning, Catherine and Rick. Looks like we're having a meeting this morning. I'm so happy that you're here. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our heart brain. Good morning, Deirdre. Let's go into our hearts and connect in with the heart and the brain and feel the energy of this morning. Just feel the beauty, feel the love. Know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be in this very moment. Good morning, Annie 7. So, hand on your heart and slow down the breathing. Mhm. Let's add some beautiful love in this morning. The love of our Creator, the love of Kuan Yin, Divine Mother, Christ, the angels, the masters. Just let that love flow through your heart. And bring to mind how beautiful you are, how wonderful you are. Continue to breathe in deeply and slowly. This is what puts you in coherence. When you're focusing on the breath, and the heart and the brain just communicate so beautifully. I am grateful for another day alive. I am so happy to be in the place I'm in, spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. I am honored to be here every morning with this beautiful soul family. I am love. I am light. I am living my divine path. I am the gray sky, and I am the sunshine. I am the water gently flowing down the stream. I am that. I am. And I am peace. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, thank you all for finding us. Kathy Hand, good morning. Tammy Fisk, Julie Kiss, good morning. Auntie Jean, good morning to you. What's everybody doing today? It's the middle of the week. I don't know how this happens. The weeks go so very fast. Good morning, Deirdre. I am an old soul hippie from the olden days. Yes, you are, and I love that about you. Kathleen, good morning, Mama Hada Bear. So, wow, Wednesday. You know, there are a lot of things we can be wowed about. I'm blown away by the love that I feel when all of you just come together, just watching, just observing the dynamics of this family, how we lift each other, how we care about each other, things that we help each other with, and we help each other through the hard times. We celebrate the good times. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Catherine, you're thinking about going to the park today and playing bocce ball. I've never played that. I've seen it being played, but that's not something that I've ever physically done. So maybe when I come back to Florida, you can show me. I'd love to look forward to that. Isabel, good morning to you. Oksana, good morning. Yes, yes. Wacky Wednesday. It can be that and lift the vibration just with good feelings and happiness and joy, right? Laughter. To me, that's what Wacky Wednesday is all about, is enjoying laughter with each other. Blue, good morning to you. Oh, Blue, I can't wait for a Dolly report. Let us know how she is, please. Kathy Hand, I am healthy and happy to have this wonderful, supportive, loving family. I am blessed. Yes, indeed. We are all blessed, and we're blessed to have you. Auntie Jean, I am a child of spirit and a daughter of Gaia, and I am a strong and powerful force in the universe. I love that. Any other I ams that you all have? You know, Spirit was really talking to me last night in the blog, and feeling into our I ams is such an important part of our spiritual growth. And there have been many times that I've spoken to people that can't say, I am enough. There were many times that pulled me out of a really bad feeling, or a feeling where I was inadequate, or when there was just something so heavy going on, and I had to just pause and remember who I am. And that's the importance of I am. I am is the most powerful thing we can say to ourselves. Just that, I am. And when we can stop and reflect on what that means, we are a child of God. We are a child of the universe. We're divine. And when we get in touch with our I am presence, we're getting in touch with who we truly are, authentically. And that's what the angels had me write about last night. And I wasn't sure where they were going with it, but I was just blown away by the words that they had to say to us. That yes, the more that we reinforce within ourselves who we are, and maybe you don't believe it, maybe it is hard to say, I am enough, I am worthy, I am beautiful. Is that hard for anybody to do that? Because I've had several people that they can't say the I ams. And it's okay. There's no judgment about it. But when we really understand it, that's when it becomes special. That's when it becomes more than just words. It's really an affirmation of who and what we are. So if it's hard for you to say, I am worthy, then look at that. Look at why it's hard. Why is it difficult to say the words that are true, the words of who you are, and uncover why you can't do that. Uncover what's stopping you that barrier? What's creating the energy that says that you're not enough? What is that energy? Oksana says, let's remember today the treasures of our soul today. We have so many gifts collected over our past lives and adventures. I let my gifts come forth bravely and unapologetically. Let them shine. Yes, be unapologetic about who you are. Live your life. Live it out loud. I was thinking about that yesterday. We can't compartmentalize our life. We can't say, oh, I'm just going to be this way at work. I'm going to be this way with my family. I'm going to be this way with my spiritual family. I'm going to be this way at a gathering. We can't do that. We have to be authentic. And sometimes that means just doing what you know in your heart to do. And it doesn't matter what anybody else has to say or think about it, right? We can't just people please. We have to live our mission and walk our talk. And I was thinking about that as I was going about my day yesterday and interacting with people. And I thought, how many people can just be who they are and just not put up the facade, not put up one face for one thing and then another for another? That's so hard. For me, I just have to live it. I just have to be. And I know in the past, that wasn't always the case. In the past, I wasn't able to talk about spirituality to a certain group of people, but not anymore. I live my life out loud all the time now. It's an open book. So let's see what else we got. Blue, she is perfect. Oh, our Dolly, content and just beautiful. Awesome. I love that. Isabel, I am content and I am enough. Yay, Isabel. I love that you can say that. Charlie, good morning to you. Kathy Hand. Colin finally reached out to my brother, and I am hopeful my brother is able to guide Colin and introduce him to a recovered addict and support group. And he sent an email apology. That's awesome news, Kathy. Congratulations, because I know this is a long road. It's something that is not going away. It's just going to evolve. And this sounds like it's evolving in a really good way. So thank you for sharing that. And we lift you and your beautiful family up every day. Oksana, I didn't turn my dinger off. Oksana says, my treasures are my smiles and my gentle touches, my kind words and my hugs, my creative imagination and love. So beautiful. I love that. So let me see what Kuan Yin has to say to us today. Today, it is divine connection. The inspired, intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow. That was not cool. I just went away. So let me try that again. Divine connection. The inspired, intuitive messages you have been receiving, which are unconditionally loving, fearless, and encouraging of you to grow and be your true self, are from your higher guidance. Beings of divine light are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust in your growing divine connection and inner knowing. Doing so will bring you great joy. Wow, Kuan Yin always knows those perfect words, doesn't she? Talking about what we were just talking about, that divine connection, really knowing who we are and experiencing that on that higher level of who we are. And my internet is so unstable. I'm hoping I'll be able to stay on with you all today, but if I get kicked off, I'll keep trying to come back. And hope you're here. The internet tried to keep you away too, but it failed. Lovely to read the beautiful words of my P family. The better it gets, the better it gets. Yes, yes. Brookie, good morning. Brooke says, good morning, peaceful P fam. I am strong and resilient. I can get through any challenge with grace. I am staying present and allowing my feelings to arise and pass through. I am moving forward with love in my heart. I am so grateful for all the wonderful love and support around me, the seemingly good, the bad, and the ugly. Everything is divine. It is, isn't it? Everything is divine. Pat Moss, good afternoon to you. And Jean, you can hear me, but you can't see me. Okay, well, let me see what's going on. Sure, I'm still connected. It says I'm online. But yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm a frozen pea. So I'm just refreshing the page on Restream. Okay, I don't know if I'm still on or not. This is frustrating this morning. Okay, so Oksana, you all can hear me. Hope this is definitely frozen. Isabel, yes, you are on. Okay, so you can hear me, but I'm just a frozen pea. Okay, I'll just stay a frozen pea, I guess. I think it is the my internet connection for sure, because it won't even let me go into Restream right now. Okay, so you can hear me. Good morning, Joanne Castillo. And Marietta says, I have been on an intermittent eating schedule to improve insulin resistance, and so far I've lost 11 pounds. Let's all see 22. We'll see that for you, Marietta. I will really hold you up for that to come to fruition. Okay, so you can hear me. I don't know what's going on here with the internet, but I'm just going to stop fretting over it. As long as you can hear and I can see your comments, that is all that matters. You have ears to hear me. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you can, because, Wednesdays, to me, is a special day. And I love the energy of Wednesday. I love that we are just making progress. And how many times in our life do we discard the other days of the week and we rush to the weekend? But Wednesdays are that day when we can say, oh, this is special. This is not the end of the week. It's not the beginning of the week. Sometimes we dread those Monday days, don't we? But Wednesday helps us to stay present. It helps us to enjoy whatever is right there for us to enjoy. And I actually had 2 cards that came out for Kuan Yin. This is going to be interesting because it keeps knocking me off of Zoom. I know, right? Uh-oh, Kathy Hand. I hope that I'm back on. I'm just going to make this a short one today because I can't deal with jumping on and off of them constantly. It's like, now you see me, now you don't. And what if I transmit without video? Well, I don't think I have video anyway. So yeah, I can do that. Can you all still hear me? That's the important thing. So I'll just keep going like I'm going. So Jean L'Oreal says a fuzzy mama pea is better than no mama pea at all. Oh, I love you. Okay, so yes, you all can hear me. All right. I don't need to see me, but I do need to see you. So I'm hoping I'll stay connected. Yes, I see your yeses. All right, I'm going to go over our prayer list. If you have any to add to it, then please type that in the comments, but I'm going to pull it up so that I can read those names to us. I just have to find it here. Oh, thank you, Deirdre, for that beautiful prayer. For all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. Yes, yes, yes. So let's get to the prayer list. And remember, oh, I was going to read the other Kuan Yin card when I got knocked off, wasn't I? Yeah, thank you for that reminder. So the other Kuan Yin card is the radiant moon of compassion. And that's what we're going into, is our compassionate hearts to look at all these prayer requests. Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment and shift into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use this power to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that would otherwise dim your bright spirit. I love that Kuan Yin opens up that compassionate heart inside all of us, and especially when it comes to those that we're praying for, those that we lift up every day. And Marietta, I see you. Prayers for Carl, who had a heart attack and having surgery this morning. Yes, let's lift Carl up high, and I'll add him to the list. So as I read the names, just remember, these are people or places that have been placed in our care. They've been brought to us for us to gather our hearts together, to shine our light on them. Okay, I'm back. So let's lift each one up. And my computer took me off the page, so give me a moment. Okay. We lift up Pritchetta, Pritchir, Navritti, Jasmine and her family, Abha, Billy and Tim, Sheila and Kevin, Barry, James, Loretta and Cecil, Joanne Castillo and her family, especially her daughter Jackie and her grandson Eris, Deirdre and her daughter Danya and Thump, Deirdre's sister Steph and her husband Bob, Gina, Adriel, Joni, Suzanne Millard and her family. We haven't seen Suzanne on for a bit, so let's lift her up for whatever's going on in her life and for her family, her daughters. Marietta and Ed and good girl Pearl, and I hope Pearl is still doing well, Marietta. Claude and Raquel, Leo Harley and his family, DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Jebby, Jim and his son, Ryan, Rick and Josie, Tona Jaraba, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio, Christina and Carrie Leftwich, Mary Lou Burdick and her family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and her family, including her fur babies, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, and I understand it's Tony's birthday today, so happy birthday, Tony. Kathy and Bob Hand and family, Michael, Patty, Sonia, Bo and Candy Hand, Paul and Marlene, Joe and Molly, Pat Moss, her daughter and grandchildren, Becky LaFave and Travis, Erica Hoppy and her family, Corinne, Charlie Coons and family, and his brother Raymond and his wife Kathy, Hope and Senna and all your children, Hope, as well as your parents, Winston and Cynthia, Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, and welcome, Andrea. I see you coming in here. Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven, and Grayson, Regina, and Adam, Rick, Betty, Cassandra, Destiny, Luz, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick, Jennifer and Micah, Oksana, and your mom, Amber, Jenna, Ketia, Maximus and his teacher, Herb, Darlene, Caitlin and Aunt Gal, Isabel and Paul and your daughters Inesh and Teresa, Beata and her daughter Juliana, Linda and Dick Lemieux and their sons and grandchildren, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, Mary Lord, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave Wolinski and all the fur babies, Dolly the horse, Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Kat, Steve, Candy and Pastor Bruce, Jay and Lee, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Brookie Woodside and her family, Norma, who just passed, so we're praying for her family, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel and Derek, Lillianne, Kathleen Caputo, Colleen Straw, Catherine, Baby Wyatt, Baby Haven, Alba, Dottie and Don, Tom Brown, Christina Schaff, Grace Isis, her father Edwin, and her sisters Helena, Jean, Cynthia, and Edwina, and all their families in Kenya, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer and her family, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Tammy Fisk and her daughter and her sister, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle and your mom Rose, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and family, Jeannie and her sister Merle, the area of Boulder, Colorado, Deb Goldberg and her family, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles and her sons, Gabriel and Jacob, Brody the dog, Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea, Sherry Gatewood, Hummingbird, Tammy Hill, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman, Mary Crincoli, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick, Lynn Andriazzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Monsi, Kamal, Maddie, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Betsy, Kimberly, Ellen, Susie Koff and Richard, Terry Gilstad, the Walters family, Chiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, Mary Ann Pish and family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Rick Ulfick, John Thaddeus Fiore, Kuka Carney and her family, Lisa Jo Davis, Bob Simon, who just lost his mother, and Sherry Otis, Sharon Boyle and Zoe, Carol Fisher, Jay Rothman and Mary, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, Sue and grandchildren, Carrie's mom, Maggie's mom, Freddie, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Robert Dosa, Marie Jankovic, Miles and Sarah, and Debbie Carol Hawks, who needs a kidney. So anyone else that you want to add on that list, I'm putting Carl on there, Marietta, so we can lift Carl up this morning, and anyone else who needs that special prayer today, just holding you close in my heart and asking for travel prayers for myself. I will be leaving this part of California this morning and headed back to Paso Robles for about a week, and then moving on from there into another state. So let's remember also our Mama Gaia. Any place on earth where there's conflict, where there's disease, where there's anything going on other than love. So let's go into our hearts now. Just lift all of these prayers up, calling on the love and light from the universe, from source energy, Divine Mother, Christ, the angels, the masters, our ancestors, asking that each prayer be seen and heard and answered to its best and highest good. So take a breath in and feel what's going on in your heart. As you pour love over all of these prayers, and maybe you're in that prayer circle, how does your heart feel? Breathe into your heart. We're going to finish up this prayer and then we'll get off of the air. Just feel the compassion that's there, that Kuan Yin is helping to place there. And just go into that energy of love, just pure, unconditional love. And let's send that out to everyone on the planet, especially our beautiful soul family gathered here. Just send love. And we do that on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all. I'm going to try to play our Leo song. And let's get on with our beautiful day today. Okay. We may not be able to hear today. I'm still trying. Not play. Okay, so let's just get out of here and get on with our day and share some love with somebody. Go live your life out loud. Go love on that neighbor or that homeless person on the street or your family member. Just give hugs all around and just keep on keeping on. I love you all so much. Stay in your hearts and stay blessed. And namaste, y'all.